We're back. Let's just get a few things set up. Da, da, da. Go to the channel. Wait for it to load. Right. Refresh this. Woo. That doesn't seem right. Oh, there we go. YouTube acting a little fishy there for a sec. Okay, I think that's that. Don't need that up. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Gonna have to find some more tunes, I think. I'm wearing Penelope out. I tried a stream a few days ago. I just ran what I usually run for myself. It's tons of copyrighted music. Yeah, YouTube slammed me the next day. So Rumble didn't do anything, but I'm assuming they'll eventually. So yeah, kind of sucks. I think we are maybe a third of the way through the missions on this one. On this one map. How many maps are there on this? 2. So we haven't gone to the by the lake yet. Alright, what do we got? Ski lodge. Okay, I was gonna look and see if there are any more. Anything else that opens up a warehouse. I saw one the other day. I was looking at the stream later and I noticed I went right over one, but I think it was on the other map. Yeah, there's nothing else here. These are all locked. Oh, here we go. Let's watch towers again. And it doesn't really matter. I've got everything in the air, so it's not really going to give me anything to do that one. Same thing here. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a corner I might get. Wait a minute. Oh, this is on the other map. That's why it's blinking there. Shit. Okay, so I don't care about that one just yet. Same. Okay, so none of these gave me anything but money and rewards. Like the experience doesn't do anything for me. I maxed out a couple of areas back in this game. They should really... Well, I don't know what they can do to raise that up, but whatever. I'm maxed out on that, so screw it. Oh, so we only got like 3 different jobs left here. Really? Just 3? Huh. Alright, well, let's do this fuel one. Let's get out of the map. Get back in so it shows it proper. Okay, so we have to deliver it up there. And we're getting it from here. So we're going to need a truck with a crane. The fuel only takes up 1 spot, so I need something with 2 available spots and a crane. What do we have? Okay, he's not going to do. He doesn't have a crane anyway. I think that's the only guy there. I'm just looking at dudes in the area to see if anybody... He doesn't have... Same thing here. No crane, we need a crane. This guy could be close enough. No crane. That's a scout. That guy, definitely not going to use him anywhere off-road. He's terrible. I know this one doesn't have a crane. Alright, so let's just grab another truck from the garage. It's close enough here. Scroll down to the bottom. Let's see, who do we... He doesn't have cranes. These guys... He might... Although I'm kind of looking for something that can... I don't know if he has a flat bed on the back or not, if he's just... He looks like he might be big enough. Let's check it out. He might have... Yeah, he must. Yeah, alright, we're good. Take that, and give me the crane. There it is. Alright, he'll do. Let's lay out the route. Ooh, getting him up there might be... I could go all the way around it. That would be easy mode. But it'll take a bit longer. But I could go through here too. Actually, it might take just about as long because he's got to get through mud and shit. Okay, so we're going to go around the road. Pick this shit up. Let's see, what's the best way? Probably head back. Or does it matter? Because as I recall, well, this is a short route. I can turn around here. I should be able to. Okay, and then we head up the road. And then we'll head up this little road here, go through this swampy looking bit here. That's probably going to be a big pain in the ass. Okay. Stick to the right here. Whoop. And try and get up here. And we'll see how that goes. He's not the best off-road truck, so I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Oh my god, my hands are sore. I was working on my car and it's a lot of rusted bolts and shit around my brakes I'm trying to replace. I got everything off except for the caliper carrier. There's two giant bolts that hold that on, and it's being a huge pain in the ass. And I don't want to snap a head off of a bolt. I already did that today, or yesterday, sorry. There's a speed sensor that I need to pull out of the, it's called a stub axle on the back. And I need to replace the hub and the bearing fit on the stub axle, so I needed to remove that to get at the dust shield, which I need to replace because it's just a rusted piece of shit. They always get rusty and terrible, so it was the worst piece back there. Yeah, I'm just on the passenger rear side so far, but yeah, just fuck. I torched it, I put PB Blaster on it, I bashed it with a hammer a bunch of times. Tried wrenching on it to get it off. But yeah, the one bolt on the speed sensor, there's one little nut, not a nut, a bolt. And I thought I had it. It was starting to round out a little bit, so I have bits that you can use that kind of bite into it and will give you grip that you need. And I thought it was turning. It was just the head that was turning. The body of the bolt wasn't, so I just snapped the head right off of it. It didn't even take much. I was like, oh, fuck. So now I gotta drill that out. I bought new stub axles anyway. I figure I'm in there, I have to buy new hubs too, because you take that apart and the race stays on the axle. It's just, yeah, so I bought all new of that. It's coming, should be here within 2 to 3 days usually it takes. I buy it from a place down east, German OEM. Guy's been great. I always get my stuff quick. And he always has parts I need, so I like to help keep him in business, because not a lot of places in Canada where I can go that have decent prices and stuff. He's one of them. He's the one that I go to. He's my #1 choice. After that, it's maybe FCS tuning. No, FCS. I think that's just FCS. Not sure. Or ECS tuning. But then I'm looking at, I gotta pay exchange rate and duty and shipping up from the States. They have a ton of parts too, they're great. I always did a ton of homework when I'm looking for parts. I don't want cheap Chinese shit, I want good stuff. And if you look around, you can get stuff better. There's a manufacturer of VW parts, which is what I've got. ATB, was it? Something like that. There was the caliper carriers are it's like $300 each or something at every other site. And then I found I can get them for like $50 from ATB, if that's the name, I can't remember, from the FCF site. And they are the exact same part because they make the parts for VW and Porsche and Audi and stuff. So I saved like a ton of fucking cash for the same exact part. So that's excellent. But yeah, so. And I still haven't heard back from the powder coating guys. They're powder coating my brake carriers, the new ones, for the front. Not a big deal yet. I'm still working on the rears, and I have all the stuff I need for the rear. It's all done. Let's put it back here. So I like to reach out as far as I can, and then this thing, you pull it back. It works way better than winching into the winch is usually pretty weak compared to it's working pretty good here though. But the arm's usually a lot better for lifting and pulling. Come on. Okay, that should be good enough. I know it looks like shit. Whatever. Watch this. Bam. I mean, why spend the time fucking around trying to get it perfect when you can just do that? Okay, so we have to turn around here, so we're gonna back up. He's got differential lock too. This is excellent. That's gonna help. Yeah, get working on those. There's always something that's seized. It's just, and I mean, my machine isn't even that bad for stuff up here. That is, because I oil up as much stuff as I can. I spray on this oil every year underneath, which is a huge pain in the ass. I have to wear a mask and stuff because it sprays everywhere. It's non-toxic, but I don't want to be breathing aerosol oil into my lungs and blocking off my air supply. I look like some dude from a zombie movie or something. God damn it. I don't really care for the mask. It's hard on the face. You know, after I come out and take that thing off, and I've got marks where the mask was sitting on my face for a while. It's like, yeah. But yeah, it's a good mask. It's got the fancy filters on there because some of the stuff. Yeah, because there was something there. Just, I hate that. Look at that, it did a ton of damage too. Yeah, like maybe I should have been wearing it yesterday. Because something got in there in my lungs. Coughing a lot. It's finally kind of subsiding, but yeah, and my head's been kind of. I was using a fair amount of brake cleaner, but I mean, I'm right next to the garage door and it was open, and there was a breeze, so I figured, I'm good. But even then, I noticed I was a little lightheaded, and then I was torching a lot of the bolts that needed to be removed that were stuck, and you get all the weird smoke and shit coming off, so whatever's cooking off of them, PB blaster and other various oils and whatever. Let's see what this guy does. Bashed in 2 knuckles on my right hand, really good. Oddly, it doesn't hurt. It's just, I don't know what, I almost feel concerned about the fact that it doesn't hurt. It should hurt. It looks like it should fucking hurt, but it doesn't. Uh-oh, this is gonna be a problem. These trees are not. That little guy there, the bigger, slightly bigger one would be good. Okay, here we go. But, yeah. And I keep hearing, like last night again, like, so then my sister-in-law bought a 2022 Toyota. No, it wasn't a RAV4, it's the other SUV. Wow, I can't believe it. Can't think what it is, but it's the slightly bigger SUV. But anyway, the dealership she bought it from, Mercedes, screwed her and sold her this vehicle with a bad transmission. It makes noises and stuff, so she went and got it checked at a Toyota dealership after she bought it. She should have did it before, but she did after. And yeah, they confirmed that they had seen the vehicle before. The previous owner had it in like a month or 2 previous ago, and they told them the transmission needs to be replaced. It's like $14,000 to replace the transmission. And it, okay, so then this person obviously sold it to the Mercedes dealership, and either they didn't do their due diligence or they didn't care. They just figured they'd just offload it on somebody else, which is more or less what happened. And she's got an extended warranty and stuff, which they really convinced her to get, which is also kind of suspicious. But yeah, so I'm looking up this vehicle and to see what the deal is, and it's got a couple of weird things. I mentioned this in one of the previous streams. The front bumper can fall off at highway speeds. This is a Toyota, and they're known for quality. It's got plastic clips that break. There's issues with the brakes, and the transmission will only last, what was it? It wasn't much. Like 60,000 miles to 90 or something on average. And then you gotta spend like an arm and a leg to get it fixed. Fuck off. They fixed it in the 2023 year, but the transmission isn't compatible with 2022. So if you get the transmission replaced, you get a refurbished one from Toyota, but it's the same thing with the same issues. So you're looking at the same problem in about the same amount of time. It'll wear out. And they're not the only ones. I've seen videos now. Transmissions seem to be a big deal. All the dealers, all the makes, they're making them with a lot more gears and a lot more complexity in the same amount of space, and they're far more prone to damage and wearing out quicker, and they're far more expensive. It's yeah, and that's just one of the things. Like new vehicles, you do not want a new vehicle. They're just, you really got to do your homework. But I mean, you're buying new too, right? If you go to the newest new car, you don't know what the issues are going to be until you get it, or until other people have had it for a while and reported issues, or yeah. But I mean, mine, there's the clutch. I had to replace the clutch. Let's see, I've replaced it once. I've got 254,000 kilometers on my car, and I replaced the clutch about halfway through that, because they come with this. The diesels came with this. What the hell is it? The flywheel is a funny thing with some springs and stuff on it. It's supposed to absorb some of the vibration from the diesel engine. I replaced mine with a single mass flywheel. It's just a solid piece like most cars have, and it's been fine. I mean, you don't notice. Actually, if there's extra vibrations, I'm not really noticing it, or it's not enough that I care. But yeah, so I got rid of that. I also upped it to stage 2 daily endurance from SBC, I think it's called. South Bend clutches. And that's lasted until now. It's I gave it a real workout one day in winter here, going up some extremely steep hills in the snow, stop and go traffic. It was basically a back road. It was terrible. I actually got stuck at one point. I was passing another guy who was stuck. I mean, I'm talking there's a long line of traffic because the main road was fucked as well, so people were doing this little side route to get around it. So I thought, what the hell, I'll follow them. I never get stuck. Yeah, I was passing this other guy who got stuck, and then I got stuck right next to him, and then there was no way for people to get by us. Everybody's on this super steep hill in this super slushy, slippery snow, and it was like, oh my god, just a nightmare. But 3 guys pushed me out, and I got myself to the top of the hill, and I was going to come back and help get the other guy, and I noticed they had already pushed him out, and he was coming up, so I got out of the way and kept on going. But yeah, my clutch, I could smell it burning by the end of that. It was a lot of stop and go, a lot of clutch action. And that was just this winter, actually. So yeah, I've had that clutch for about, I don't know, I'm going to take a guess, 13, 14 years. So that's not bad. I mean, that lasted a long time, but I mean, that was my own aftermarket super clutch. So I bought this time I bought a stage 3 endurance clutch from the same guy, South Bend. I've got all the stuff I need for that. It's just waiting in the basement, but or the garage, I guess. I think it's the basement because it's on the main floor. I'm up on the 2nd floor. Oh, let's go around this. And I can do it. I looked into how to do it a number of times. There's, you know, YouTube's your friend here, videos, how-tos and stuff, but it's going to be, it's possible to do by yourself, but it is going to be not fun. I'm just nervous about having anybody else do it, because now that I've looked into it, there's a lot of little things that I'm sure that companies and stuff just skip over. And I'm kind of anal. I mean, it's my car. I want this thing to last, because you can't buy diesels anymore, diesel cars up here in North America or pretty much anywhere in the Western world. And I mean, I get great fuel mileage. The thing's really reliable, really reliable. Looks great, as long as I can keep the rust away. I've pretty much got that thing made. It's great. I can't believe we fucking made it. I thought this was going to take a lot longer. We're here. But yeah, there's a lot to it, and I don't have a lot of room under the car. I can't get it super high in the air. Which also could be a good thing, because usually you want to prop that clutch up on something, and if you're really high in the air, you need a really high jack or something. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I'm thinking I might. My wife found another shop in town that has a really good rep. I might have them do it. Deliver to the power plant. Where is the power plant? There. I could drive him all the way back down here and grab it, but that'll take longer than just grabbing another truck from here, grabbing this and coming back. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll leave him up there. There might be another job in the area that we can use him for later. So we're just towing, so we don't need anything super crazy. Actually, these guys are surprisingly good. They're little forklift deals. You know what? Let's take him. He's not good with deep water, but other than that... Yeah, he's also not super fast. No. Alright, let's see how she goes. I took off the forklift parts. If you ever tried this game, it's a giant pain in the ass. It's just not worth it. Just get a truck with a crane, and you can just put your shit up wherever you need to go. This thing, you gotta line yourself up, and you're sticking the forks into the ground, or it's time consuming to the max. So that they're not worth it as a forklift. And I mean, really, there's no real need anywhere that, unless it tells you to use it, which I don't think it did. I tried using it once or twice because they had missions where you were like right there when they first had these things out. It was not. It was. I don't recommend it at all. But they have front and rear wheel steering, so they can turn on a dime. Reasonably powerful, get through just about anything. The only bad thing is they're very slow and can't go through deep water or much water at all, really. I think the air intake is, I don't know if that's it at the front there, somewhere there. It's pretty fucking low. But yeah, other than that, they're not bad. Well, and it's a Scout. It has no attachments for connecting trailers at all. But it does have the winch, so you can winch stuff, which is what we're going to be doing. Yeah, sorry. Still clearing out the lungs from yesterday. The fuel mileage on this thing is crazy too. 1.2, 1.3, like holy shit. It's like, okay. But yeah, it kind of sucks if you're looking for a vehicle. They say 2015 or older are the ones to get. That's before they started putting in a lot of the crazy electronics that break. That's the main issues. Actually, it's the main issue with pretty much everything these days. If you're looking at appliances or whatever, the electronics are just total garbage. Probably the only exception is computers, like home computers and stuff. I mean, there's garbage there too. You just got to do your homework and not buy cheap shit. But yeah, he just gets right through here. It's Popper Nag here. Okay, so this is where that other truck we just had issues. Let's see, this guy can get through here. Yeah, it's not bad. The only issue with the older cars, okay, so another good thing about them, besides the parts lasting longer and being cheaper, and maintenance is probably cheaper too, because you can just, you can do a lot of the stuff yourself, which is nice, right? Because a lot of the new cars, they're making it impossible for people to do their own work, which also makes it really hard for the techs at these garages. But the older cars, yeah, you can do a lot of do-it-yourself type stuff, which is great. And you can take your shit to, garages that deal with your car, your brand or whatever. I don't have to take it to a dealership. But with anything, yeah, you gotta make sure you do your homework. Seems dangerous water level. We're already at the... Is it gonna make it through? Yes, okay. But yeah, it's parts on some of the vehicles, so you got to make sure before you buy something, look it up, see what you can find out about it. Are there parts available readily? And like even my 2001 Golf, which is technically, if a car is 25 years old, it's considered an antique, and mine is as of this month, I think. It was June or July I bought it, 2021. Alright, where are we going? Back down to the road. And some of the parts are finally starting to be discontinued, but I can still find them. There's enough sites that sell this stuff, and there's probably a lot of inventory out there. Not a lot of people still have these vehicles, so I still see them on the road here and there. And they did make those, they were called City Golf and City Jetta, which was based on the Mark IV model, but it was like a cheaper version. It was a little bit dumbed down with some of the options and stuff. I see a lot of those around still. Not too many of mine, but they're out there. Come on, dude, you can do it. You're a tough little bastard. Let's go. Alright, maybe this... No, he's doing it. Let's put him into low here. I mean, it's working. I've had better success with him before, but it's working. But yeah, so far I've been able to find stuff like the, take the caliper carrier that I needed for my car carriers. The rear's not a problem. It came as a set, already assembled and stuff. Just have to take it apart and stick it on the car. The fronts I had to look to find the carrier. That's the part that bolts onto the frame of the vehicle, and that the caliper, which is the part that has the brake pads in it, that squeezes the pads and stuff, that fits into the carrier. So finding a carrier for the front, carriers I guess, right and left, was a bit of a pain, but yeah, that was the one the FCP had, and it was that, I think it's ATE, now I'm thinking about it, brand, for cheaper. ECS Tuning had them too, but they were like super expensive. And I think I did find them on Amazon and stuff. But yeah, I always avoid the Chinese junk. And anyway, found this stuff. I'm going to keep the old ones. They're still in decent shape. I'm just going to prep them up and stuff and get them powder coated this time. And I'll be using those as a backup. So down the road, if I need to do this again, I'll have the parts I need. I've done that with a number of parts. If it's something that can be fixed or isn't in bad shape, I don't throw it out, I keep it. There's other stuff like stretch bolts and things. They're a single use. You got to get rid of those. You can't reuse that. Even if they look 100%, you got to get rid of them because they're made to stretch. The idea there is that it really holds better. There's like some tension in there holding it, right? But you can only stretch them so far. Like you're supposed to torque it to a certain amount and then turn it an extra, I don't know, 90 or 45 or whatever it is, degrees, to stretch it a bit. And once that's been done, you can't reuse those bolts when you take them out. Let's go wide here. Let's also go faster. Alright. But yeah, I've got things like door lock modules that have stopped working. That's the thing that controls all the locks on the doors, I guess. Sometimes, you know, it's use the key to unlock the car or something and a door won't, or vice versa, and it's like, okay, what the fuck? And it's usually these door lock modules have little circuit boards in them when you're opening and closing the door, especially we get, you know, super hot here in the summer and super cold in the winter, and things get brittle and break, like the little solder and stuff on some of these boards. So, I mean, that's an easy fix. I just have to resolder stuff, clean it up, solder it. Some of it is, some of the moving parts have this goop they put in there to lubricate, but over time it turns into more of like a wax or gel, and it can just gum things up. So again, you just clean it and re-lube it up and you're good to go. But yeah, I'll buy a brand new part, because I might as well, right? And then I keep the old one, and I can just clean that up and use it when I need it next time, if there's no parts available, right? Which eventually might happen. And I want to keep this car as long as I can. I get great mileage, again, great, it's maintenance-wise, and I can do a lot of the work myself. And if I can't, there's a ton of shops I can bring it to get things done. I don't necessarily have to go to the dealer. So yeah, if you can get an older car, do it. They are far more reliable. But do your homework. Definitely get an inspection done before you buy it. You don't want to be buying somebody else's huge ass fucking problems. Unless you're prepared to pay for, you know, like a new transmission or whatever the problem is. Maybe the cylinders need to be reamed out or something. Okay, I think we're going this way. Let's just double check. Yes. Let's go, buddy. Now we can get some speed going. Oh, hey, Crazy. What's 1.7 million? Did I say 1.7 million or something? Or is that how much I've got? In the game here. And I might. I know it's over $1 million. It takes a while to get there too. When you first start playing the game, money's an issue. But yeah, at the end of each map, when you're done, or each area, go through and sell all your trailers. A lot of the trailers that you find and whatnot, you can make a ton of money. That's where I think I make most of the money I got. Because as it is now, I don't have, money's not a problem. I can buy every trailer I want, and I could probably buy all the other trucks that I don't have yet. I've just been holding off. Usually I'll buy one or two every new area, and then there's the ones you find. I also bought a few packs, like with the real money. Those have been okay. There's one's kind of a super easy mode. I don't take it out much because it's just makes the game almost boring. It's just, it gets through everything without any problems, and almost everything. Sometimes if there's something that's, you know, some of the areas are really, really, really hard. Hammer was one. There's 4 gigantic maps and a lot of areas that are just extremely difficult to get through. So sometimes using the cheat vehicles is better. There's, even with them, it's still a pain in the ass, but it's not near as bad. But yeah, where's the fun in using the easy vehicles all the time, right? That's like cheating. I don't get people who cheat. It's boring. Where's the difficulty? Like, where's the fun in, if it's just, you just, I want to go and do this. Okay, it's done. Well, okay, that was boring. You know, there's got to be a little bit of effort to it. I think that's the whole point of games, right? Otherwise, why would we even bother playing? There's stuff, there's objectives to meet. And if it's just easy or done for you already, like, okay, you know, that'd be the uber cheat. I need to deliver this thing. Let's just pop it over there with the cheat. There, it's done. You know what I mean? Some people are into shit like that. It's like, well, that's just, I don't get it. So I'll rotate through, like I'm using this fucking stupid thing, little forklift, to tow this thing when I should be using a truck, but, oh, here we go. This is gonna be, don't go off the edge, because you go off the edge right there and it's, seriously, right after I said, don't go off the edge. Okay, we're okay here. On these fucking barricades too. Although I've never had a vehicle that could get caught up on them like this before. But they can cause a lot of damage. Come on, dude, you can do it. Maybe we'll take a run at it. Oh, he's just about there. Come on. Oh, you piece of... Alright, this shit. You can't even get up without towing shit? There we go. Yeah, get this fucking shit out of the way. Grr. Oh my god. Alright. You know what the horn sounds like on this thing? He just like takes his arm and just like rams it in. Never noticed that before. It's like he's pissed off. Okay. Let's back it up a bit here. Sometimes you get a run at it. It's a little bit better. Okay, no problems there. I was half expecting that thing to get hung up. Alright, and yeah, we're here. There's already a fucking generator here. Why would... Okay, whatever. Wonder if it's gonna disappear or stay. Okay. Well, now I have two generators here. Pretty sure I bought that one. I needed it to make stuff at this location. Actually, let's get this guy out of the way. He might come in handy for something, but whatever. I'll just move him. Even if it's just grabbing some of his fuel. Alright, what's the next mission here? Flooded race. I wonder where that needs me to go. Usually for these I use, there's this one scout I like to use. Is this him? Nope. That's it. The 2's 420. He is not great in deep water, so a flooded race sounds like I might be running through water and stuff. I could just use a truck. Although these guys get through stuff like you would not believe. You know, let's just fucking do that. Scouts. This guy might do okay. He's new, you get him on this map. take him out. Alright, so we're going up. Let's head up here. Go across the water here. And then we'll see what we can see here. See how hard this is going to be. Not really a race vehicle, is he? I don't know if I care. Those timed missions, it's like if I can get the gold, you can get gold, bronze, and silver depending on how fast you do whatever it is. But the bronze is like, it's like a participation trophy. It could take me a day and I'd still get a bronze. And then usually I just do it to complete them. But sometimes I'll try and get the golds and stuff. Usually it's gold or bronze, or sorry, gold or silver. And then there's the odd one where it turned into a bronze, and it's like, eh, whatever. I don't feel like redoing it. My actual goal is to get through all the SnowRunner maps, and then I'm going to decide if I want to do... I have MudRunner 2, which I've never played. It's the precursor to this SnowRunner game. I thought I might try that, get through all those. I don't think there's as many missions. And then Roadcraft, which I also bought. I could try that. They have one where you work, where you run on a dock. You run the big cranes and the little cranes and the loaders. They had a demo out for a while. I don't know if it still is, because the game is out now for actual money. I don't think I bought that one. I still have the demo installed. If I uninstall... Oh, actually, I think if I click on it now, it just says uninstall as an option. There's no more play. It was surprisingly fun for a very limited type game, right? I mean, you're in a dock area and that's it. But there's missions to do and stuff, so I don't know. We'll see. But it's not high on my list of things I want to do. Let's go. Whoop. That was weird. That's the other reason I have a lot of cash in this game, is because I am a bit of a nut for completing games, all the missions and whatnot. Like, what's that fucking game? Oblivion. Oops, wrong way. That one, I never did finish all the missions. I got the main mission done, and I like kind of stretched that one out too, because I'm always doing all the little side missions, but there were so many fucking side missions. I never did complete all of them. Alright. Okay. So yeah, there's times at the bottom. You gotta meet like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, or 7 minutes. You get different cash amounts, and the experience there, the stars, again, I'm maxed out, I don't care. The money, I also don't care. So I do this just to get it off the list, so it's done. So let's see, where do they want me to go? Okay, it's not really... doesn't give me all of them. It's going to be one of these ones you have to hit each point, and then it gives you the next point to go to, so... I like to line myself up usually at the start here a bit, and then I'll restart the mission. Because sometimes it's like in the opposite direction I'm facing and it takes forever to turn around. Okay, mission restart. actually in top gear, so this is as fast as we can go. And he's not having too much trouble, at least not yet. Turn, turn, turn. Yeah, I probably could have used one of the other scouts or trucks for this to be faster, but whatever. Get to take this guy out. Oh, by the way, if you want to go faster, quicker, you get started in like automatic here, A, and then jump it up to high gear, which gets you into almost the fastest you can go, and then bump it back down into automatic, and he'll be in like one of the last two gears, and he'll just work his way up to the higher speed. But it's faster than going from first to second to third, as it usually does, because you go into high gear, it'll pop you right into like the second highest gear you've got kind of thing. Shit, I don't know which way to go this way, I guess. Come on. Yeah, that 2's 420 would have done this, no problemo. Okay, where are we going from here? And if you turn off all-wheel drive, you do go slightly faster. If I were to turn it on right now, I'd be going a little bit slower. But yeah, on this road I don't need all-wheel drive on, so we're good. I'm gonna need it here though. And I gotta be careful, because this shit can cause problems. Gotta watch here. It's nice at night because the lights light up what's under the water. Daytime it's a little more difficult see what's going on. See, like the right side of the road here was a better side to be on. Alright. So up the top, I think at 5 minutes was the goal, so we're still within that. For now. That one isn't too bad. But I'm guessing you're not going to make it. These fucking little barricades are a pain in the ass too, because they get in the way and cause issues. Oh, sure. Look, that's fair. They should have had the thing back a little further so it could turn in here instead of having to do this. Come on, we're almost there. Go faster. "10 seconds. We are not going to make it." Holy shit. 1 second to spare. Holy fuck. Yeah, I do have 1.7 million. Huh. Alright. Oh yeah, this is our new national anthem. when we leave Canada. I live in Alberta. We're looking to get the fuck out. Okay. Alrighty. Let's bring this guy out here because I'm gonna need fuel. He doesn't have the attachment for this, so it probably wasn't the best choice, but unless there was an attachment for that, but whatever. Alright, so I need to make a bunch of shit. He makes metal beams and rolls. That's going to be 4 metal beams. That's a lot. Each of these takes up 2 spots. These ones only take up 1 each. And then cabins. Can you make a cabin with this? No. He makes cabins. Alright. So I'm gonna need another fuel truck and generator down there. I guess I could tow one of these 2 down. Let's do that. Need a truck that's... Let's see if he can have a fuel tank on the back. He looks long, so yeah, okay. Bigger one? No. Okay, I'm gonna go grab one of those two generators. I'll take it to the other set. So we're gonna need that eventually. And we'll just leave him attached. He can keep the generator filled up with fuel and turn it on and off. It's nice and fast. I like this. So careful here. Should go in the other direction on that one. It's a little bit tougher. It's a higher ledge. And away we go. It's the weekend. We had a lot of rain this week, so definitely need to mow the lawn. So at some point here, I'm going to have to go out and do that. What time is it? 10 a.m. Probably still wet out. Oh, man, I'm always avoiding that left side, or right side, sorry. Gonna need the four-wheel drive to get up this little bit here. Gotta take it slow, because that's definitely a tire popper. Oh wait. Shit. I should have went across the bridge. Yeah. Down here, down there. Basically just follow the road. Shit. Hate when that happens. Alright. Sometimes I'm playing this and I just get a real hankering for playing American Truck Simulator. They've added a lot more academy jobs in that game. That's the training academy. Those are hard. Some of those are really fucking hard. Not super fun, although it is very satisfying to complete them, but sometimes it's more of a relief to complete them. Yeah. There's a couple where you gotta back trailers through a huge obstacle course that's tight and you're timed, and oh my god, it's just... It's a royal pain in the ass. We'll see what we need for the cabins here. Sometimes all you need is the fuel for the generator to make stuff. Sometimes you need the fuel plus parts and things. Different things, maybe metal beams or whatever. So this job's is a lot more difficult than it looks. Love running over tiny little stones that just destroy parts of your suspension. It makes no sense. Yeah, for mowing the lawn, we have a reel mower, it's called. And that's not like real as opposed to fake. It's real. It's like a big spinning cartwheel on the front. It pulls in the grass and cuts it against a blade like scissors. gives you a cleaner cut than a normal lawnmower that has a spinning blade that whips around. So it's supposed to be better for the grass, less chance of losing. Actually, I could just pull this right in here. Less chance of the plants losing water through the raggedy cuts from a normal lawnmower. Come on. Okay. Let's turn on the generator. Oh, there was a new oh yeah, suspension mode. Detach. Ugh. Stupid buildings. We'll head over to the build area and see what we need to do the cabins. Alright, what have we got? Cabin. Fuel. Oh, okay, yeah, fuel, that's what's in the thing. Wooden planks. We need wooden planks and metal rolls. They want 2 cabins, so I need 2 wooden planks and 4 rolls. That's a 6er. Alright. Just gonna leave this guy here so I can have him attached and turn this thing on and off, because they do use fuel if they're just sitting running all the time, and we don't want that. That thing seemed loud. Alright, so I need machines with trailers that have oh, okay. I could hear this banging outside. They're building a bridge, pounding in the, that's a 5 trailer. I need a 6. Two wooden planks, so I need 4 wooden planks. Who else? Do these guys make wooden planks? No. How about this one? Oh, it does too. So I needed 4 metal rolls. For the cabins. The cabins take up 2 each. That needs a 4 trailer eventually. I'll need a 4 for the wooden planks. Or no, actually he's making those, so I need 2 metal rolls. Oh, no, 4 metal rolls. So I need a 4 to that and a 4 for this. So a 4 trailer is all I need to do the cabin. It's far away. Let's grab another one. Don't think it needs to be anything too crazy. I don't know. See if this guy can, so I could take this and a trailer that has 2, or take a bigger trailer. You know what, let's do the flatbed. Sun's coming up. And we'll bring one of the smaller trailers. That one's usually good. That would be the other one. Stuff can slide off front and back. He's 3,800. It's 34. Let's try the bigger one. What the hell? Alright. Metal rolls. We gotta go get some metal rolls. Wasn't hard for this dude for some reason. I drove one of these once, or something very similar, a long time ago when I was a kid. I was towing a giant fertilizer spreading machine, I think. It was full, it was really heavy. Or was that the green one? I can't remember. But I definitely drove one of these when I was a kid. I don't think I had my license yet either. Oh, you know, the benefits of being a farm kid. Yeah, I might have been 12. And my dad needed the help, so I was voluntold to do this, although it really didn't need to tell me. I would have done it anyway because, you know, I loved driving when I was a kid. I still do, I suppose. It's less fun because so many fucking retards on the roads these days. Okay, so that's on. Let's reconnect this trailer so I can load it up too. Storehouse. We need metal rolls. Pretty sure I need 4 of these. Oh, I need metal beams first. Okay, so metal beams. How many do I need? 1 metal beam. I think. Oh, I think 1 metal beam makes 2. So I craft 2 of those. Go back to these. Now I can make those. 1. That's 2. That's 4. Now I can load them up. Alright, get out of there. Detach. Gotta go turn off the generator. Now you can see why I brought the full fuel truck here, because all this stuff takes fuel to do. Attach the trailer, turn off the generator. Oops. Detach. Attach. And let's get the fuck out of here. But yeah, in this game, the best way to make money besides doing the missions is at the end of a map, when you've done all the missions and you're moving on to the new area. Go around, collect all the trailers, and sell them all. See, it wasn't even going fast, and that busted a tire. Like, well, it didn't bust the tire, but it did do some damage. It just occurred to me in this game, I don't know if there's, because I'm using a controller on my PC, an Xbox controller, to play this game. I find it, for this game, it's easier. And the left trigger is the brakes, but I don't think there's like a, I think it's just on or off, there's no range You know, like in a normal car, you can kind of lightly tap on the brakes, and it doesn't like totally brake the car. It just kind of adds some friction to slow things down. I think with this one, it's as soon as you hit those brakes, they're 100% on. I think. Okay, so we should be able to make. Careful there. Should be able to make the cabins. So how does this work? We need to store these. Okay. I need to make... Where is... There's wooden planks. We're gonna need some of those. Short logs. So we're not... short logs gives me 2 wooden planks. Alright. Where do we get short logs from? There's a warehouse over here. What do they sell? Okay, nothing I need. Logging station, here we are. Short logs. Oh, he's got a trailer there too. If I can... See, I gotta click over here now, because you click on this and this is in the way or something. It's weird. Okay, whatever. Log trailer. Which one is it? It's gotta be medium logs. I hate how it doesn't tell you. Okay. Let's grab a truck. One that we can put logging stuff onto. Probably can. Actually, I'm not sure. He's kind of short. Oh, this guy we definitely can. If it's got a long back on it, you can usually do all kinds of extra shit. See, there's medium logging. And now I can get over there and I'll grab 2 sets of short logs. Oh wait, they're short logs. Okay. Recover. Good thing I noticed that before I got too far. Hopefully that's a short logging trailer. If not, we take 1 load, whatever. But given that it's a short logging site and there's a trailer there, it's probably a short logging trailer. Short log trailer, sorry. I don't know how hard it's going to be to get through here, I don't remember. Get out of there. Okay, and get down here and bing bang boom. Let's go. Now, which area do you get? I think it's the second area that you ever find in this game. Michigan? I'm not sure which. But it's one of the first trucks you end up finding in the game anyway. Relatively. One of the first trucks. And it's not too shabby. Jesus Christ. He's really liking to lose grip while we're traveling along here. It's always fun when you can practice your drifting with semis. Turn on the all-wheel drive. Looks like I might have to do some, there we go, lock-in differential. Let's hope this mud pit isn't... Nope, this isn't going to be a... Sometimes things that don't look that bad are very, very bad. Even this little spot here could be, or... And that's like I said, some maps are kind of normal like this, and then there's ones where it's just... Oof. And there was a couple of spots on the very first area where the roads are very tippy, so you'd be going along here, and then your right side here will dip down really far because the mud there is a lot deeper than the left, and you'll just flip over. Unless you're aware of it, and then you can kind of avoid getting your tires into that track. And if you can. I know there was another area that was similar to that. It wasn't hidden though, you could see it, but you had no choice, you had to go through it. There was no room to do anything but go through it. You couldn't go around. Yeah, it's stuff like that is is irritating, because then you'll flip a truck over and then you got to go back. And oh, this looks like a I think this is a medium log truck, so this may not work here. Well, we're gonna find out. I might as well connect it and pull it over towards the garage, because I can't use it here if it's mediums. There's only short logs here. Yeah, backing these trailers up that attach like this is never fun. Just kind of have to do it in little bits. If you go too far, it kind of, sometimes they'll get wedged, sometimes they'll flip over and pull you over with them. It's never fun if you've got stuff on them too and you don't want to lose it. Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Can we do it on the trailer? Does not support... Yeah, it's a medium. Why would they put a medium trailer here? It's fucking retarded. Alright. But this truck, this trailer's useless here, so we're gonna, since we're going in that direction, we're gonna pull it that way, and eventually we'll sell it at the trailer store there. Come on. I might have another half hour in me, and then I'm gonna have to go out and do some yard work. Get all dirty and sweaty. Looks like a nice day out though. Like I said, we had a lot of rain, so the last 2 weeks actually. It'd be nice if we could get a thunderstorm. I like thunderstorms. But I think we've had 1 or 2 little claps of thunder in the last 2 weeks. It wasn't pretty pitiful. Wasn't great. Not that I'm looking for, you know, super high winds and hail and tornadoes, and we did have a little bit of hail. It was a little shower of this little pea-sized stuff. So it didn't hurt anything. I did, maybe 2 years ago, have to take cover under a bridge. It was an insane storm. It just kind of came on, you know, there was a storm, and then all of a sudden it was like, holy shit. You could barely see 5 feet. The rain was so fucking thick, and it was coming down super hard, and then the hail started, and I was like, oh my god. Because again, that's my car. I want to keep that thing going. It looks better than brand new. Super shiny and all that. I spent a lot of time polishing and taking care of the rock chips, and so I was like, oh god. you know, if we get nailed with like massive hailstones. So yeah, I was on top of the bridge first, and we had to get down on the lower road, so you kind of go around down the little loop to the road and on it. You know what? I just changed it. I didn't do it soon enough. Fuck you. But yeah, so you get down around, and then I took cover under the bridge that I just crossed, and there was a bunch of people under there because it's a main freeway. I mean, I was way off to the side, so I wasn't blocking traffic or anything. I would not park in the middle of the road if that came to it. I'd have to keep going. I'm not going to block traffic. Some people would do it anyway, but it's like, you're not just blocking other people being an inconvenience. There could be fire trucks, ambulances, police, whatever, you know, emergency vehicles that need to go somewhere, and you're causing a gigantic traffic jam. So if that had come to that, I would have just had to bite the bullet and try and get through the storm without getting nailed by hail. But, I don't think there was any major hail, but yeah, it was coming down something fierce. And I forgot to drop off this trailer. I was going to go up there and do the roundabout here, but he's kind of tippy with wood on the back, so I don't want to push my luck. So I think with this load I can make one cabin. So I'll need to make another trip. Not too far though, so that's nice. Bum, bum, bum. Short logs gone. Oops. Yeah. Wait a minute. That was worth 3? Huh. So now I've got enough to do this. Alright. Just want to get this guy out of the way. Probably can't reach that one from here. I need to turn on the generator. Turn on the generator. Go here. Hello. Storehouse. Wooden planks. How many do we need for this again? Oh, we only need 1 wooden plank. Oh, that's perfect. So there we have 2, and we can make 4 more after this if we need to. But fuel required, metal rolls. Oh, so we can do both. Okay, that's the 2 cabins. How do we... Wrong buttons. Alright, so that's the cabins. Let's turn off the generator. Go back to the truck. And now we have to make an incredibly shit journey, because I'm pretty sure this vehicle's going to have issues, but we will see. We'll take these roads up here, and we'll try getting through here. cabin zone. This is probably the one that needs the cabins. Yeah, cabin zone. Alright. He's gonna be tippy as... I don't know. This might be a fun trip. Thinking I should turn up the bit rate on the video maybe. It's already fairly high, but I noticed the quality isn't super duper. It's okay, but it's a little semi-pixely, so there's probably some more tweaking I could do to get it a little bit better, because I know it can do a lot more. I've got the graphics maxed out on this thing right now, except for I turned down the anti-aliasing because it was causing a few weird things. But the GPU is only being pushed to 65–70%, so. And that's with the streaming, because it handles that too, and I'm streaming to YouTube and Rumble. I was doing Odyssey before, but it's always got issues, so I don't know, I'm not bothering. Nobody watches stuff over there anyway. I don't really care, but it's just like, why bother if it's not working? So I could always try doing other stuff too. I don't want to do Twitch, but I might do Kick or something, and just to do it for the hell of it. Okay, I think back there is a little more slidey than I was expecting. There was once, ages ago when I was in high school, I had a summer job at this place called Ukrainian Village. It was like a road or two over from where I lived, so it was good for summer work, right? And I had this one time, they had this big thing called Ukrainian Days. There's lots of Ukrainians up here from like way back. They were some of the main people that immigrated here, Ukrainians and Germans. Lots of Western Europeans. And so Ukrainian Days, yeah. I got into the, it was like the parking type deal, where we have to coordinate and stuff. And I was kind of the dude. At least the one time I was. I don't know if I was when I was doing the story, but so I'm down the highway. You have to go down the highway to get to this place. And it's a big deal. I end up with millions of people coming in on the weekend, and so I'm out on the highway, and I've got my little sign that says stop on one side and slow on the other. And it was super windy, and I was way down from the entrance because there was a huge line of cars waiting to get in. And so I'm out there with my little sign saying slow, and I've got my back to traffic because the wind was just crazy. Like you could it's that type of wind where you're facing into it and you can barely fucking breathe. So I'm standing off the side, got my sign, and I hear this rumbling. And I look around to the side just in time to see this semi go flying by me. And two guys in there staring at me. That's all I remember is they went by. It was two guys staring at me like they just noticed me. and then he slams on the brakes because there's like this big line of traffic. I don't know how he couldn't see it. It goes up this hill. Like, what were these two doing? Like, fuck. He was going so fast he had to go over to the service lane and passed like a ton of cars. I don't know what the hell. It was just weird, but I remember just like, what the hell is this noise? Nobody should be coming that fast, and here's this semi just, whoa, he's flying by, and I had to radio the girl up at the entrance and tell her to watch out, because I think she had her back to it too, and she's standing in the service lane when this guy's like flying up. At least it was uphill too, that probably helped him brake, but yeah, I was telling her, just watch out, get the fuck out of the way, there's a big semi coming in right where you are. But yeah, to this day, I don't know how they missed me. Like, how did they not see me standing there? It's the middle of the fucking day. It's not like there's bad visibility. There's cars at brake lights for like a mile long. And he notices at the last second. Like, what the fuck? This was before cell phones, by the way. So, yeah, I could never wrap my head around what the hell. Okay, this is gonna be. Well, he's making it, which is good. He's not bogging down to the point where I don't have anything to connect to here either. I don't think those trees will do. But he's making it. There was another time I was driving into town with the farm truck. It's a little tippy right there. And I'm zipping along, doing 110 kilometers an hour, which is just over 60, and coming up on a guy, so I get over in the left lane to pass him. But you know, before I do, I'm checking. There's no one right beside me. In the mirror, it shows there's somebody like way back down the road. He was like a little dot. So I'm thinking, okay, whatever. And I get in that lane and I'm passing, and I look again, and the dot's closer. And I'm thinking, okay. And as I'm passing the guy, I look again, and then boom! This fucking Porsche, this little black Porsche, just flew by me in the service lane on my left. And I mean, I don't know what he was doing. Like, it was fast. I felt it. Like, fucking, he was just going, probably as fast as that thing could go. And it was like holy shit, because he was just a dot, like, you know, 20 seconds ago or something, and now he's like passing me like crazy. And then like maybe a couple of minutes later, an RCMP goes flying by. I mean, I'm already well past this guy was passing already, but yeah, so he was in the fast lane, he was passing everybody. Could see him come with his lights on and stuff. And I was like, good luck, dude. You were never gonna catch that guy. He is so far gone. Like, he wasn't even in sight. He was gone. And this RCMP guy was obviously chasing him. I don't know why he was bothering. Unless they had a speed trap or something up ahead where they were gonna throw out the little chain and stuff. But it's a rather large highway, and I don't know. I never did see anything. So I don't know how we thought he was gonna catch that dude. Oh, are we gonna be able to make it through here? Come on, dude, you can do it. I do have trucks in the area that could help, though. Yeah, I think he's... Wait, there's a tree right there. I can... I've got that fucking bug again. Alright, let's just connect. When you do the quick connect, it's not always the easiest to get connected to stuff, and I like connecting to the side. It's a little bit better. But every once in a while there's this weird bug where you go into the winch mode and you can see the winch points on your vehicle and trailer, but nothing else. Nothing, you can't winch to anything. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, it's not gonna give me... it'll clear itself up sometimes, but... Alright, let's usually bounce back to the main menu. Give it a second or two. Continue. And for some reason when I do this, the loading takes longer than when if I just start up the game. but it usually fixes this issue too, so. So someday here, we'll see a progress bar pop up under that spinning wheel there on the right. See, by now it would be done if I was just starting the game from scratch. We'd be in. Oh, here we go. As long as it fixes the issue. Start her up. And let's attach the trail. There we go. Oops. Let's get ourselves over to the left a bit. Oh, it looks like there's trees on the right and the left here. There's ones down that I can connect to too. If we can get close enough to them. Winches are super important in this game. If you've got the opportunity to buy the better winch, do it. Definitely do it. You will need them. Oh, it's too far away. Seriously? Oh, that one's not. But I don't know if that tree can. Yeah, it's not going to be able to do too much. Let's give it little. Oh, you fucker. Alright. There's a few more things I can do here. That's one. Connect it a little further back. Maybe it'll move me far enough ahead that I can grab something else. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, the other thing I can do, detach the trailer, see if we can get out of here. Okay. Moving a little bit. Alright. Gotta be close enough. It's not the one I want. That isn't either, but let's try this. Oh, that one's not bad. Alright, and then once we are through, now I can winch him out of there. So I gotta be careful here because I'm digging myself in, but whatever, there's trees over this way so I can pull myself out. Shit, my fuel's on the low side too. Hope I can make it up there. These little trees on the ground here to the right, you can't even connect to them. What the fuck is that about? Oops. Wrong way. What else can we attach to? That one should be good. Don't you dare. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it with this guy, with the gas we have. No, I think we're okay. So far. recall, there's a big mud pit right here. So I'm gonna try going up around. Yeah. Let's see what's up here. I haven't done this before. But I'm assuming that's why this road is here. It kind of goes around the mud pit. But having not been here before, I might find out that this is a huge mistake. And it looks like it was. Oh, wait a minute. I can go over here. I see. It's a little tippy, though. Let's see if this was any better than going through the mud pit. I mean, so far, it's not bad. We're moving. Still got grip. This hill's a little steep. It's got some weird bumps on it. Don't you fall over, my friend. Yeah, that fuel though. I do not think we're gonna make it. We're gonna have to get fueled up somewhere here. Come on, dude, you can do it. Through that fuel, something fierce. But this is one of the reasons why I leave vehicles all over the map, so either I'll bring a gas vehicle here if I have one close by, or I can grab one from the garage and bring it out, or I can just grab one of the other vehicles that's already out here that I'm not using, bring it down and use its fuel to fuel this thing up. And I'm thinking that's what's going to end up happening. Unless it's a super duper vehicle, in which case I might just tow this guy with his load to where I need to go. I know I've got that big Kolob up here somewhere. So we'll just go as far as we can, make it as easy as possible to get to this guy. Hard to aim when you're doing the quick winch thing here. Yeah, he's gonna start dying now because he's using 14 a minute, 15, and we've got like 9 left. Yeah, he's getting all jerky. We're done. All right. Where is he, and where are my other vehicles? Okay, I've got him. I can bring him down here. He's probably the closest. He's got 60% left. Come on, dude, let's go. Put into like a slower gear and put on the locking differential. He doesn't chew up the roads as bad. And go slightly faster. Yeah. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's way down there. Okay. Oof, there's lots of crap here yet to go through. Hopefully this guy's fuel will be enough to get us to the site. Seriously? Going downhill. Should be somewhat easier, right? Let's go. There we go. I always unload the stuff because it can be used on other vehicles, and if you have it all, you know, who knows where, and you need it, kind of annoying. So every time I park them, I put their additions away. But yeah, so that's another good reason to leave vehicles out and about. Oh, we've got a lot of uphill to do here. I'd like to attach to one of those guys up there on the right, but stupid quick thing. Is so damn touchy. And I could stop and use the better way of finding winch points and whatnot, but then you're sitting there, and when you sit, you sink into the ground a bit, and it makes it even harder to get going. You can get stuck, where if you've got some momentum, you might as well just kind of keep it going if you can. That's where the winching here kind of helps a bit. Come on, give me one of those. Fucking rocks. Could be a problem with the trailers too. trailer. If he gets stuck on there and I don't have enough grip to pull him over. But these trees haven't been too bad, so I might be able to winch on. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, what do we got? Is there anything up here we can attach to? Alright, let's see how that goes. Oh, that's extremely helpful. He's a little tippy in some of these areas. It's a little concerning. It's not just him I gotta worry about. If the trailer starts tipping over in one of these spots too, it's not good. I think we're gonna have enough fuel to get where we need to go though. Oh yes. Okay, so here I'm going to go to the left. I'm not going through the mud pit. Should be good. So there's goofy rocks up there, but I don't think they look like they're far enough apart. Should be able to get through there without any holdups. Tree-wise, well, there's some up there that we should be able to reach. There's lots down there. Okay, what gives? Are we stuck on something back there? Looks like the trailer's making it through there okay. I'm gonna try going around wide here. This could be a mistake too. It looks like it was a little narrow, or the rocks were a little lower on the other side. Yeah, we should be okay. Yep, we're good. Oh, we're almost there. I'm always tempted to bump it up into a higher, faster gear here, but the tires are spinning as it is, so it's not really going to gain me anything. Although this is downhill, so there we go. I think. Let's go. Eesh. on. Turn, turn, turn. We're almost there. I have a feeling this is one of those where I need to take them off and drop them in the spot. Yeah. That or I need to do the upper ski station part first, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a truck with a... Fuck. I don't think there was even room on this one for that. For a... I need a crane. That blows. But it's 11 o'clock, and I think I'm going to call it right there for now, because I need to go out and do a bunch of work. So, I might see you guys later. It depends how things go, or if I start working on my car again. There's still a few things I could do, but well, I'm waiting on parts. But for now, that's it, and I'll see you